Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mavis Owusua, and today I would like to talk about something that happened to me way back then at the university when I was working. I went to the library to do some research for my seminar, the course that I was given, and I tend to meet an African guy. I am going to change the course that he was reading in case he might be known by somebody. So he was sitting there so quietly, so I approached him, said hi, and it busted out. I don't get it. And I'm like, what don't you get? I have no clue what I'm doing here. What are you reading? I asked. He said, I know you. You are a lecturer. And I said, oh yeah. And he said, do you have any advice for me? I am studying this course, let me say medicine, just because my parents wanted me to. That was never my wish. I never wished to study this, and I don't get it. It's too much for me. It's heavy on my head. And he almost cried. So sad was he. I felt so bad. So bad. And I asked, so why don't you quit? And he said, back home, my parents have informed everyone about what I am studying. They are proud and they tease others because they said I made it. But he said, I am into entertainment. And I'm like, oh yeah? So why don't you? He said, you know, and I said, yes. I understood right away. I knew exactly where he was going. And that's the saddest part. African parents force their kids into something they never wanted to study. And you know what? Most often, when you go to church and they find that you are one of the best students, and everybody tend to advise you study medicine and do law and engineer, I see those three jobs are the only income bringing, money bringing jobs in the world. But today, that's not true. Creativity, being your own employer, self-employed, is far better if you do it right. So, what's my point here? Don't follow the crowd. Don't go astray, but follow your own steps, your rhythm. You are an individual, and that's what makes you unique. Now, look at the back. I have deliberately displayed two things. One was done by my son, and the other by my daughter. She is the creative fashion designer, and he is, if you want, the engineering one. So, how do you want to tell me to tell my son, for example, to go and study medicine? Pay attention. Your kids, they are still young. Things can change, and I'm not forcing any of them into anything. But this is just an example. Just open your eyes as parents. Get to know the talents of your kids, and don't force them into something that they don't know about. Don't force them into something they have no clue about. It's very devastating. It makes them feel like they aren't capable of doing anything, because if you have no clue about something, you think you are nobody. People will be going and you'll be stuck behind, and it's so frustrating. So instead of motivating them, you just give them headaches. Why must he study medicine? Why must he study law? Damn, it's difficult. They don't want to. These ladies have gained admission to the university, and truly, they know they don't want to study. They wish they had gone into a vocation. So, love your kids just the way they are. Learn to know what they admire, what they want to be in future, and let them be. Don't force them into something, because finding yourself, it's a process. And give them the space. Give yourself the space. Many ladies, knowing exactly they don't want to study, get themselves admitted, do 1-2 seminars, and are glad when a guy comes across and impregnate them, just for them to say, yeah, I was studying and then I got pregnant. Wrong. Do what you know you are capable of doing. The name, I was a student, it doesn't matter. Being intelligent has nothing to do with studying at the university. Being a smart lady or gentleman has nothing to do with the university leaver. But, of course, you can be a great builder and make lots of money if you do it well. Acknowledge everything. Don't just see university to be the only thing, because it never was and is. So love your kids, love yourself, live your life, live your dreams, and stop putting pressure on yourself and stop putting pressure on others. And the Lord will help you. Thanks so much, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, like and comment so that the YouTube algorithm will keep promoting my video, and see you next time. Bye.